Hi everyone, this is Rebecca. I am the newest member of the China Personified team, and I produce the digital content for the website. So this week, I had a chance to speak to one of my colleagues, Matt Schiavenza. He is the associate editor at The Atlantic, and he produces the content for their newest vertical on China. So Matt has a pretty incredible story. He started off as an English teacher, soul searcher in China, and then he's now an editor with one of the most prestigious magazines in the country. So what is Matt's story, and how did he get there? So Matt's story begins in Liangyungang, a coastal city in Jiangsu province.
I arrived in 2004 because I was looking for an adventure, and China seemed to be the place to be. And I didn't speak a word of Mandarin or knew anything about China when I went there to teach English.
After 2 years of teaching English, Matt decided he wasn't satisfied with his level of Mandarin and decided to study full-time in Kunming, the capital of Yunnan province.
I needed to study the language as the Chinese people studied it, that is, not cutting any corners, learning tones and learning stroke order and all of the little details that people tend not to want to do.
The more that Matt studied, the more doors opened for him, and he started to talk to more Chinese people and learn about what was going on in the country. Virtually all of his preconceived notions were just wrong or incomplete, and he started to notice that a lot of the media coverage he'd read in China was wrong too. So he started to put more effort into his blog, which was a hobby of his he had started a few years before. Hardly anyone in those days read his site, but he was able to attract the attention of some popular bloggers and journalists, and that gave him a lot of encouragement.
I've been writing a blog since 2004, and what started out as a hobby has become something much greater than that.
Matt spent over half a decade in China, mastering the language and also working in research and consulting. Matt finally returned home to pursue a master's degree in New York City.
I then decided it was time to go back home, and I went to Columbia for my master's in international affairs and focused a lot of my coursework on China and East Asia, as well as media and writing.
After graduating in May 2012, Matt spent many months job searching. Finally, in December 2012, after many interviews, Matt landed his job with The Atlantic.
When I interviewed there in November, I felt a certain congruence with the people and with the organization that I didn't feel anywhere else, so I was delighted to be offered a job there and have enjoyed every minute of it since. My advice to those people who are still looking would be to be very diligent and to find a place where the organization and the other people are important to you, and not to worry so much about salary, not to worry so much about the long term, but just take a job in which you feel like you're comfortable and that you can grow and improve your skills no matter what they may be.